And this takes place right after I said peace for the next Goofy Ass. I guess these ones are kind of story-driven. But the one after this, it won't necessarily be in canon. Goofy Got canon, they won't be. Breaking the fourth wall, I recorded them all back-to-back this night. But this is the last one where it's story-driven. Story-driven, Christopher Nolan. Okay. We got to talk about something. I brought it up on the channel, but I'll bring it up here too. 49ers. They lost to the Chiefs. Now look, I like watching the Super Bowl every year. You know, most Jemmy collectors, I think they're bored of the football. Me? It's good to watch. It's entertaining enough. I may not think it's the best thing, but it's entertaining enough to watch. And this, with the Super Bowl, it's definitely entertaining enough. It's not just the commercials that I like. I like the whole thing of the Super Bowl. And Nathaniel, oh my goodness, he's just like, this is out of character. And the other day, yesterday, as I'm recording this, yesterday, when the Oscars happened, and I was like telling Nathaniel and my brother in the messages of like everything that was winning, it was like at the next day, today in the morning, I was bringing something up because again, he was like, because last night he was like, oh, well, you were annoying me a lot tonight or something. Oh, brought up the low battery thing. I thought that was it saying it was out of storage. He brought up he was saying I was annoying him all day or all evening or whatever, and he said that I was out of character. Like, what? I was talking about movies. I'm a movie guy. I just did 10 Letterboxd Goofy Ass. And you think that was out of character. Now, I brought that up today, like, oh, why'd you say I'm out of character? You know I like all that. And he said he was just being a grump yesterday. As to why? I think he doesn't like how much I talk about movies. I'm starting to think that way, because here's the thing. I thought that he was a big movie guy. And for a while, I've kind of realized that I've got to be more of a movie guy than him. I have to be. Because I feel like he said it was just because he was being a grump last night, and maybe he was. But I think he doesn't like how into movies I am. I don't think he likes that I'm that into them. Like Nathaniel's into them, but I'm into them because I know people, I know a bunch of people that are going to be in movies. I know like a runtime with a ton of movies that are coming out. I know like the directors with a ton of movies that are coming out. I'm going to be watching the Oscars every year now. This is the first year where I've actually watched it on the TV. The past 2 years before this year, I watched the news come out just from Twitter and like Wikipedia. And like I think I did that for 2021 as well. But, okay, this kind of turned into that. But it's not out of character. But he said with the Super Bowl that it was out of character that I was talking about it. It's the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl it's epic, and we are gonna do a part 2 to this now. That's for sure. Okay, this is the last story-driven one. Back to the Super Bowl that he said I was out of character. I wasn't out of character. Super Bowl's epic. It is epic. It is epic. It is epic, but not the movie Epic. I'm not talking about the epic movie called Epic that came out in 2013. Not talking about that movie. I'm not talking about that movie. If you thought I was talking about Epic 2013, then you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Yes, you'd be wrong. Why would I I be singing that song? I don't want to be singing that song. No, I'm singing this song. I'm singing the song that I'm singing right now, and I messed up there, but that's okay. I'm singing the song that I wasn't talking about the movie Epic, which came out in 2013. I'm not talking about that movie from 2013. I'm talking about just Epic is the word. I'm talking about Epic that means that's related to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, the 2024 Super Bowl. Super Bowl number 50 something, I think it was 58, I think. But yes, oh yeah, that's right. Super Bowl 58, I think, where the Chiefs won and the 49ers didn't. The Chiefs should not have won. It should have been the 49ers. Why did the Chiefs not win? I don't know. Why? No, I messed it up. Why did the Chiefs win? I don't know. They should have not won. It should have been the 49ers, not the Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs. I do not like Andy Reid. He is not a good coach. Republican, conservative, stupid, annoying, corporate, loud, all those words I said in the other video, annoying, bully, red, Republican, conservative, these are the things I don't like about the Chief. Show off, what else? The Chiefs, they're not good. I gotta hear that thing. Hold on, it was better when I was doing it this way. So, I do not think the Chiefs are good because they are just not good. They are stupid. They're annoying. They just like to be. They be dumb. They're not good. They're not good. They're not funny. They think that they are so good, but they're not. They're not good. The truth is that they're not be good. They're not gonna be that good. No, they're not gonna be good again. They really think that they can be cool when they're not gonna be cool and not be cool. They're not gonna be the cool, no. They're not gonna be the good. And you really think that they're gonna be good? I think we need to do a part 3 of this, because a part 3 of this, that would be good. You wanna do a part 3? I'll do a part 3. I'm okay with a part 3. Why should we not do it? Let's do a part 3. We could do a part 3, everybody. Let's do a part 3. What'd be wrong without a part 3? There's nothing wrong with a part 3. We could just do a little part 3. Let's do a part 3, everybody. Let's do a part 3, everybody. You like what you see in here? I'm going really quick. Let's do a part 3. Wait, you can do a part 3. You can look at the Chiefs like that. Wait, this is the 49ers, I forgot. If I get a Chiefs frogs, I'm not gonna like it because it's not gonna be good. Whoa, let's slow that down. Dang, we still got this long left. This one's feel like it's been going on for 15 minutes. Probably because I'm getting tired of doing these. I think I'll just save the ones I was gonna do for tomorrow. I'll do one more after this. I'm gonna do the other ones tomorrow because it's getting late. Didn't realize so many of these were gonna be a whole little mini series of parts. Nathaniel might put all the closet ones together. I shouldn't have said that. Now he's gonna... Never mind. Hopefully he won't. He doesn't like editing these goofy odds. He won't do anything with them. He'll have them all be separate. Anyways, the Chiefs should have won. Should have been the 49ers. Anyway, guys, I think I'm about done with the song. I think the Chiefs should not have won. Should have been the 49ers, not the Chiefs. 49ers. Why did the 49ers lose? Probably because the Chiefs made it that way. It was rigged. It wasn't rigged. But Taylor Swift, she was in the Lorax 2012. But she was with the Chiefs. She should have been with the 49ers. Why was she not with the 49ers? Probably because the Chiefs are more red. And that makes them more Republican. Good thing the 49ers aren't. Oh, okay, that kind of... Yeah, that made my hand weird. Rubbing against the phone with all that shaking. Okay. Last video about this. Now, I don't have a Chiefs frogs. At first, I'm like, oh, I don't have a Chiefs frog. Now, I'm glad. They got all these NFL frogs, you know, NFL. NFL back there, I think. No? Oh, there's Fuzzy Save Horse Hair Cowboy. I haven't seen that guy in a while. I got a couple I like to move at NFLs. NFL there. Is that NFL? Yeah. NFL there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one. Which one is that? The Patriots one is there? I didn't realize it was there. Okay. There's none that are anywhere higher. They're all here somehow. That's weird. How is that all of the NFLs? If that's 6 and that's only 8. How could that possibly be all of them? There's no way, because I have like 20-something. How is that? Oh, wait. I don't know. It doesn't. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Wait. Where's the Eagles one, though? Where's that one? Where's the EDP at? Because I don't see that one. Where's that one at? Hold on, where's that one at, though? Where's that one at? I don't see that one. Where is that one? Oh, that one is up there. Okay, there might be a couple that are up here, actually. Or is it literally just that one? I think it's literally just that one that's there. That's funny. Okay. Anyway, none of the NFLs are there over there. I don't think. Well, there's the Steelers over there, but oh yeah, right, because he's there. That's NFL. Sometimes I think he's not NFL because he doesn't look like all of the other ones. Yeah. Anyway, look. I'm going to do one more after this, because I just got sidetracked again. Because I really got to make my statement on why this just doesn't work. The Chiefs, they should have won. Why am I saying that? I didn't even stage that. Why do I keep saying that? I'm not faking about disliking the Chiefs. Why did I say that? I swear on Pavita. I did not do that state. Low battery, 10%. Okay, the last one really does have to be the last one. I can't get to that yet. It's going to have to wait. I'll do them tomorrow, though. Nathaniel has a ton to watch anyway. He's not expecting this many. Although he probably is not expecting a ton of room tour goofy Oz and a even more ton of letterbox goofy Oz and a few of these. He's not expecting. He's probably not going to like any of these. The only one I think he's going to like is the one before this one and the one where I was like going up to the frogs and saying if they're doing anything or, you know. That was just, I messed up. I really do have to do one more. The next Goofy-Ah is going to be the real deal about this, about how this should have won. We'll see ya. I said we'll see ya, and here we are. Okay, last one, because this freaking storage is about to cut on me. Okay. And if this does stop on me on this, This won't die on me. I know in the last one it said 10% low battery, but I started this the second that one got done, and it's not going to die on me. This is only 4.5 minutes, and it's only got like 4 minutes to go now. All right. The Chiefs should not have won. Oh, I almost said lost, because I was like trying to make sure I didn't mess up, and then I still almost did. The Chiefs should not have won. Because the 49ers should have, because they are the better team. And this is a situation where I think a majority of the Jemmy community did want the 49ers to win. And I think they were saying, like, the 49ers were the favored team. Even though, like, the Chiefs have the better team going by, like, what everyone says. But, like, the news and all was saying the 49ers were the favorite team. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I'm just glad I don't have the Chiefs frogs. And there's one on eBay, and it's like for bids. And it was buy it now, and I was going to buy it. And then it switched to bids. But I'm happy, because I don't want that frogs. That's my least favorite frogs now. And it's a frog, so I still like it, but I don't want that one, man. That's a yawn. That's not me crying. Because, it's like 3 in the morning. I don't want that one particularly, because it's the Chiefs. And of course Nathaniel has it, and Nathaniel was rooting for the Chiefs, even though Nathaniel doesn't care about it at all. I have some form of caring for it. The Super Bowl is interesting. It's not as good. Well, actually, these past 2 Oscars have been good somehow. And yet all the other ones apparently just haven't been. At least not since, like, probably 2008 or something. Jimmy Kimmel's been the host of so many of them, and people do not like him. And I realized, I knew, like, from, like, the 2023 Oscars that he wasn't good, but, like, this one's where I really found out. Yeah, I don't know. But look. Usually, the Super Bowl is better than the Oscars, usually. Maybe the Oscars were better this time and last year, but the Super Bowl is usually even better than the Oscars, because the Super Bowl doesn't have Jimmy Kimmel. Now, look. I don't know, I just like the Super Bowl. I don't watch any other football game. But, I've been thinking about it, though. I probably wouldn't even mind it. I probably, I don't know, maybe I'd like seeing it. Maybe I'd like it. And then Nathaniel get all mad. Like, oh, why are you doing that? That's out of character for you. You can't, why are you doing that? Why are you being out of character? Don't do that. Don't. You're being out of character. Get back into your character. I don't like it when you get out of character. That annoys me. You're being out of character. Man, I've been watching the Super Bowl since, like, 2020. And then, like, the 2013 one I kind of watched because my parents did this bet with, like, which happened to be the 49ers again. And it was, like, the 49ers and another team, I don't remember which, but the 49ers lost it. But we were rooting for the 49ers only because, well, my parents were, but they said if the 49ers win, we'll go to the store or something like that, to where we could get a toy. But they didn't win, just like they didn't win this time, because, okay, I'm gonna do one more video on this. As long as it doesn't die on me. I gotta do one more video on it. That's how dedicated I am. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more, and no, you're not gonna bunch them all up together. You're not allowed to do that. Alright, we gotta hurry up. This thing is at 6%. The Chiefs don't need to be winning, because they're Republican, they're conservative, they're annoying, they're stupid, they're corporate, they're predictable, they're repetitive, they're Chiefs, they're red, they're Andy Reid, Andy Reid. I'm not even getting into that. It's just annoying and stupid. They're country, they got Taylor Swift, but, like, she should have went to the 49ers, but, like, that's the one good thing about the Chiefs, is the Taylor Swift thing, which a lot of people would definitely not be liking that. That's, like, one of, like, the thing they hated the most about the Chiefs this year, but Taylor Swift was in the Lorax 2012. She voiced Audrey. How am I going to get mad at that? I can't get mad at that. Just like I can never get mad at Ed Helms or Zac Efron or Taylor Swift, or who were the other ones that were in that movie? Betty White, but rest in peace. She voiced Granny Norma. There were other ones in there. I don't remember right now. I think the other actors weren't that well known. Well, Ted's mom, I think, was. But I can't remember who the actress was at the moment. That's Illumination's best movie, The Lorax 2012. Anyway. You see, so for me, Taylor Swift is the one good thing about the Chiefs. But nothing else is good about the Chiefs, nothing else. The 49ers, they're better. They're nothing of what the Chiefs are. And the 49ers might be red, but the Chiefs are a brighter red, which makes it closer to white, which makes the Chiefs white supremacists. That's a new one I haven't said. The Chiefs are white supremacists. That's what the Chiefs are. The 49ers aren't that. All these frogs just got the zeros on their shirt. And look, this looks cooler than the Chiefs frogs anyway. This got gold on it. Yeah, this guy looks nice. And I like him even more now that I was trying to root for the 49ers to win. Look, they should have won. I don't know why they didn't. That was a good game, though. That was an eventful game. And I brought this up in my video of this song that's actually on my channel. Because, of course, I talked about this on my channel. This guy's got a good button. It's a little weird looking, but it's good. It's just like, I don't know why it's being like that, but anyway. San Francisco 49ers. They're like the one team that I think doesn't actually play in their thing, though. Like, they don't actually play in San Francisco. Anyway, that was a football trivia. I'm gonna become like the BDC guy and like get all these football things. And I don't know if he actually watches football, but he gets all the. I would think if he gets all the Rock and Randalls and Buddy Big Leagues, he's gotta like football in some sort of way. Because I know he was definitely watching the Super Bowl. But then again, I think it's a common thing where a lot of people watch the Super Bowl and then they watch no football, which is what I've been doing for the past 4 years. But look, the Chiefs, they can't do this. I might do one more video tonight if this thing doesn't die on me on the next one. I might just do it. I know it's not going to die on me here because there's only 10 seconds left basically, but I will do one more video on this tonight if I know it won't die on me. If I know it will, which it probably will, I'll do another one of these tomorrow. Guys, I'm doing the impossible. Why is it not focusing? Focus. Don't focus on my hand. Focus on the... Oh my goodness. Man. My hand needs to be like completely out. Just focus on it. You know what? Whatever. I did the impossible. I just plugged my phone in and it should be charging. It's got to be charging. If it's not charging right now, yeah, that's right. I got it plugged in and I got him right here. Okay, look, because I'm going to finish this off now. The 49ers, I guess they were favored, but I guess they were the worst team or whatever. They didn't have enough better players. The 49ers are cooler. They're like jazz. They're classic. The name is better. They don't sound so freaking conservative. The logo looks better. They're not annoying. They're cool. Their frog looks better. The Chiefs frogs is one of the more rare NFL frogs. And you know what that means? That means the 49ers frogs sold better than the Chiefs frogs. So you know what that means? Maybe it makes sense that the 49ers are considered favored because the 49ers frogs sold better than the Chiefs frogs. That's how they're all saying Chiefs in the stupid field. They were like, Chiefs! And the 49ers weren't saying something stupid like that. All the Chiefs keep saying is, Chiefs! And that's how you know they're Republican, conservative, annoying, corporate, Andy Reid. But see, the 49ers now, they're not going to do that. They actually have a good frogs. And then there's the Chiefs frogs, which is the worst frogs. Now, for the 5% of this people that are watching and the 5% of the Jemmy community that like the Chiefs, get off the internet. and fix your life. That is not a joke. Fix yourself. And come back when you've been repaired and tell me how the 49ers are better than the Chiefs. You think I'm joking? If you're watching this right now, even if you're a fan of this Goofy Tylery channel, if you like the Chiefs, please change. Do not watch this channel. Get off YouTube, get off the internet, fix your life, change yourself, come back, and pick the right team. I respect all opinions. This is the one I don't. If you like the Chiefs, I don't respect your opinion. And I don't respect you. And I don't respect anyone that's related to you. Because they probably all like the Chiefs too. And for all these people that like the Chiefs, obviously they're all freaking Republican, and that's already a problem. Nathaniel probably wasn't liking what I was saying there, but right there, me saying, oh, well, everyone that likes the Chiefs is probably Republican. Now he's on my side. Okay, look, I'm joking, obviously. If you can't tell that I'm joking, that's dumb. PewDiePie's had to say that a few times in his videos. And someone else. Oh, wait, I'm thinking about... I'm thinking... Wait, am I? Okay, I'm not going to get into what I was thinking there. PewDiePie, though, that's how it is. Like, oh, I was joking, you guys didn't realize? Yeah, I remember that. That was like 2018 PewDiePie. Anyway, the Chiefs are... Do I really need to do one more video on this? I mean, the phone's charging, and I can tell that it's not going to die. I can tell it's actually charging. You want to do one more video on this? I want to do one more video on this. Hold on. All right, guys. One more video. For all these goofy-ahs I've been filming, usually I get done filming it, and then I send one in the group chat to Nathaniel and my brother to see. But for all these ones, like since the first Letterboxd screen recording one, I haven't been sending them in the group chat, mainly because when I got done with the first screen recording on the Letterboxd one, I just forgot, and then I just said, you know what, I'll just film everything, then I'll just send all of it. Now I'm just remembering about the storage thing. This actually might stop on me on this, so this has to be the last video. Because there's been like 6 of these videos now that have not been... screen recordings. There's so many. I've just been doing series things here. The Chiefs, look, Nathaniel's probably getting sick of it. Look, the Chiefs, okay, they got Andy Reid, and I said I wasn't going to get into it, and I'm not, but I just want to say, I don't like Andy Reid. He doesn't look good. And even that one Chiefs player, I think it was Travis Kelce, he said something to old Andy Reid there, and that was the whole thing. See, that was a good game. The 49ers were in the lead a lot of the time, but then there were a few times where the Chiefs were. And I really did feel like, oh, wait a minute, the 49ers are gonna win. And then what happened? I'll tell you what happened. The Chiefs won. And I was sad. And me and Nathaniel did a bet. I'm just going to save that for another thing. I'll do one more video on this like later after I do some other stuff. Because there's just a whole thing I want to get into on that. But look, the Chiefs... No, look, the 49ers coach, I don't remember his name. It's like a weird name, I think. Look, that coach is good. I remember what he looks like. Just like I unfortunately know what Andy Reid looks like, because my brother and Nathaniel have been annoying me by sending a stupid picture of him. Look, the 49ers coach looks better. Because the 49ers coach isn't 100. The Chiefs one is... Oh. Please stop looking at that. I don't know why you like that. Stop. My hair is all messed up. There we go. Okay. I'm doing one last video, because remember all those videos they did of it? Well, guess what? Nathaniel's all making it into one video. Oh, what a surprise. Typical Nathaniel. Whatever. It's probably a better thing it's being like that. He's doing it with all the letterboxed ones, too. So now, you guys, now it's kind of all out. It all aged poorly with the way I was talking about everything, saying, oh, it's going to take you a week for this, and a week and a half for this, and a week to get over with this, and a week and 4 days to get that done. So forget all that. Ignore that. That didn't mean anything now. Now it just looked outdated. But you know what is, you know what has aged poorly? Me saying that the 49ers will do it this year, because they didn't. Okay, now look. The 49ers. And this is going to be the last video I talk about this, but I really need to make my point clear. I need to make my voice heard, okay? They both may have red, but the 49ers have the good version of red, okay? There's a good version of red and there's a bad version of red. This is a good version of red. That's a good version of red. That's a good version of red. That's a good version of red. So is that. So is that. So is that. And this, and all this other red that you see, here's a bad version of red. And no, that red's good too. So that's the bad version of red. And you know what another bad version of red is? The red that's on the Chiefs frogs. That's not good. Look, the 49ers, why are they good? Well, they're not corporate, they're not Republican, they're not conservative, They got that good coach, whatever his name is, Bill something. He doesn't look like he would do something. A much younger coach, too. Not like the Joe Biden, coach on the Chiefs. Anyway, this looks cool. Like, they're a classic. They're kind of always like the underdog kind of team, especially throughout the past like 30 years or something, because they've not won in so long. I remember in 2013 I think I already talked about it in the other Goofy Out, but in 2013 they were playing and I was wanting them to win, but it was just because my mom said, oh, 49ers win, we'll go to a store or something. Yeah, I know I talked about that already. But look, the 49ers, they're not annoying, they're classy, they're Sigma, and they're Chads, and they're oh so skibbity, and they're cool, and they're smarter. It's just, unfortunately, with the Chiefs, they got like that one person that keeps making everything work. So look, the Chiefs. I think I've already said what I've needed to about the Chiefs. The Chiefs are everything that is not good. And the 49ers, they should have won. Bye. Not one more. The Chiefs. Here's something else that I never said about the Chiefs. The Chiefs are cheaters. And they're really loud. And they're really, really ugly. You know how many people on that team are really ugly? Especially the coach, Andy Reid. Or Raid, however you pronounce the name. I don't really care, because it's him, and he's a conservative. And he might like, this won't get popular. He might like kids. Now, I know the other coach, the 49ers coach, Bill something. I know he doesn't. Don't take that out of context and make it seem like I was talking about Bill Cosby. Not that. The Chiefs should never be themselves. They always say to be yourself. The Chiefs should not be being themselves. And there's the low battery 20% thing. You might think that this is way too many videos put together for a Super Bowl 58, was it? I think so, 58 rant. Maybe this was 57, I don't know. Look, I might still, have appreciation for the Chiefs frogs because it's a frogs. But it's my least favorite frogs because it is the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are Republican, conservative, annoying, corporate, loud, cheating, bad coach, controversial, Chiefs, The Chiefs are Chiefs, They are chief, they are a chief, team. Period. End of chapter. Monologue complete. That's all I will say with the Chiefs. I think I've made everything very clear now. And there's the garage door because the McDonald's is here. You know what's red on the McDonald's thing? Oh, sorry, it's called McDonald's now. That's actually a really cool marketing thing that they're doing right now. They're trying to showcase and talk about anime and stuff. That's really cool. That's a W for them. I guess that's why they're McDonald's right now. But red is on the McDonald's fry boxes, right? Red's on the McDonald's fry boxes. Well, that's the good red. Like the 49ers, not the stupid Republican red like this. And he's a Republican too, but he's knocked out right now. The red on Pavita's good, though. She's not a Republican. But Lightning is red. He has Republican red, so he's bad. He's a Democrat. I think that would maybe be obvious. Yeah, it'd be obvious. Probably. He likes the 49ers. So does Pavita. Pavita likes the 49ers, too. McQueen here likes the Chiefs. Obviously, this guy doesn't like the Chiefs. Anyway, I can talk about McDonald's in another goofy, I might just do that very soon, actually. And now they've came in the house. But I got 30 seconds left, and they better not mess up my video. The 49ers are nostalgic. There's the door. I'm not done yet. I'm finishing up this goofy. I'll be out in 15 seconds. This looks peak. It's a peak logo. It's a peak hat. It's a peak frogs. Maybe it's a peak team. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily a peak team. But it's just so much better. And I've already said it in so many videos with this, how the 49ers are better than the Chiefs. And they better win. Bye.